Have you ever paddled past one of Seattle's iconic houseboats and wondered what it's really like to live there? Fox 13's Lauren Donovan takes us inside some of these unique homes on Lake Union and shows us how a tight-knit floating community is opening its doors to the public for the first time in 7 years.
I think it takes a little bit of an adventurous spirit. You're not like just driving into your garage and you only have 2 steps, to take your groceries in.
When Melissa Allers and her husband first docked at Mallard Cove, they didn't think it was endgame. But the floating community they found here in the heart of Seattle forever changed them.
And so 25 years later, we're still here, raised a family here.
And this beloved and buoyed lifestyle of theirs is rare to find these days. Most folks have never even been aboard one.
At the turn of the century, again, going back to the 1900s, there were about 2,000 floating homes. Today, there's only about 507.
Ever paddled or boated past one of the floating homes here on Lake Union and wondered, what is it like to actually be inside? What is it like to live in one of these houseboats?
To answer that, Melissa, a member of the Floating Home Association, has let us hop aboard for a tour. 7 years in the making.
We did them every 2 years. The last one was in 2018. We had to cancel 2020 because of the pandemic, and then we just haven't really quite been able to bring it back.
At the end of historic Willow Dock sits Sue Nixon's Bobbing Abode. It's one of the 10 properties featured on the tour. And just to clarify, it's far different than your regular old open house.
This is more about like the people who live inside. None of these homes are for sale. A lot of them likely won't be for a very, very long time.
The home is from, I think, the 30s, but it has been redone.
Wood beams, stained glass, all original.
It just makes you feel like the entire home is almost outside, which I love. Like, it brings nature in and you get to kind of be part of it. Like, ducks are going by and beavers crawl around and snack on your plants.
As Sue and her neighbors have realized, squeezing a life into what can be just as large as an 800-square-foot apartment can be a challenge.
You use every inch when you're in a space that's small, and all the benches have storage.
Compromised, but as you can see, she's clearly made it her own.
Is this gymnastics equipment? What am I looking at?
Okay, so these are, you'll see pieces of my childhood home all throughout this space. These are the rings that I played on as a kid.
Across the water at another slip, you'll find family heirlooms in the form of maritime oils in a far more contemporary space.
They've created a space that feels larger than it is by the use of windows.
Spy that scale model on the counter. The 2 architects that live here have spent the last few years completely renovating this 2003 build. Rift-cut wood, blue stone, everything custom and newly finished.
All the homes on the tour have a really special place in our community overall.
Reporting on Lake Union, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.
Those are so cool. And if you're curious about a look inside the other 8 properties, the tour kicks off Sunday. Tickets are still available. To learn more, visit fox13seattle.com.